I have a great game for you today. It's Liquid.Sea spawning in the bottom right or bottom left hand corner. I'm sorry about that, on Cloud Kingdom, and we do have his opponent Liquid.Taeja spawning as the green Terran in the top right. Now, for anyone who doesn't know about Liquid.Sea, Liquid.Sea is a former Brood War player, moved over with all the other Casper players, and he has chosen to join Team Liquid. So C had always been a top Brood War player, so it would be interesting to see how he progresses from here and translates his game into StarCraft 2. And it'd be interesting now to see him go against one of the top players in the world, and maybe even the top Terran player in the world, to see what happens. To see. Get it? To see. Alright, so we do have Taeja sending out a very early scout. Both players going pretty much standard early game. Nothing too scary, nothing going on. We could see a proxy here from Taeja with this early scout, so we'll wait and see what goes on here. So the thing with C is that he was a very young player when he started, so he's actually still pretty young. Okay, we do have him throwing out of the barracks. No flash command center first there. Oh, and we have Taeja proxying. So I think C should see it. Yeah, he is rallying his marine here, and it looks like he might want to take an expansion. He isn't really building. Yeah, he is wanting to take an expansion. He's going to try to scout out here a little bit, and he does see the proxy from Taeja. And Taeja is throwing up gas down at his home base, but it looks like this barracks is not going to finish. And yeah, the SCV is going to go down, and the cancel should be coming up here relatively soon. There's the cancel, and he does have to rebuild another barracks back at his home base. So Liquid.Sea actually in a very, very good position here. It looks like he is going to try to go for an expansion. He just has this one barracks. He is getting his orbital command, but nothing else so far. And he is saving up for an expansion. And there it goes. Yeah, there it goes. So Liquid.Taeja, how is he going to follow up? It looks like he's gonna. Yes, he is going to throw down another command center inside his base this time. And Taeja does see everything. Does he see the command center building? He does not yet. Let's see. Let's wait and see if he does it. What is he following up with at home? Double gas back at home. Could be going for a factory. And we do have the marine coming over here to harass a little bit. And yes, Taeja does see the command center building over here, so he does know. And we do have a tech lab going down for Taeja. So I'm pretty sure we're not seeing any marauders unless he's planning on C making. He is targeting the SCV on the command center, by the way. So unless he sees C building a bunker or anything like that, I seriously doubt he's going to make anything like that. He is making a Reaper. So we are going to see a little bit of a Reaper harass. If Taeja can get enough damage done with that Reaper, he is going to even up the game here. So Taeja, saving this these couple of SCV's lives. I'm not sure if he did. I don't think C did any damage at that point with those two Marines. So we do have two Marines here at the front. My main concern is that he needs a little more coverage. He is covering this side of the base, and this base only has two, or it's probably gonna have two SCVs by the time this Reaper gets to that base. So we do have the factory coming up for Taeja, and yeah, Taeja is looking to be in a very, very good position. We do have another factory going down for Taeja as well, but we do have C has a very, very dominant position right now. So he's going to be switching the reactor onto that factory, getting those Hellions out as quickly as possible. We'll see how he gets his factory, or if he gets the starport afterwards. One SCV going down, but good pull by Liquid.Sea, good reaction time. Doesn't lose that second SCV. That Reaper backs out of there. And we do have starport for Liquid.Sea proxied over here. So it looks like both of these players trying to play a little tricky. C could be trying to get some Banshees, trying to do some harassment. And we do have a starport going down for Taeja as well. So here comes back this Reaper, and with the Hellions coming over here. Yo! Just taking out that Reaper before it takes out this SCV. So, good work by Liquid.Sea. We do have these Marines just patrolling over here, just checking out the scene, what's going on. We do have the tech lab going down for the starport on this side of the map. We do have two more Hellions coming out. We're going to have a Hellion battle for this ramp, folks. And yeah, that's how Hellion battles go. Alright, so Taeja is building a Banshee. His Banshee is going to be earlier just because of the tech lab being late, or not having a tech lab, having to build its own tech lab. I'm sorry about that, for the proxy barracks here. He is getting cloaked, Liquid.Sea is, and Taeja is skipping out on it. So we do have a reactor building on the factory again, building another reactor. I'm sorry about that. And we'll see where that goes from there. We do have a lot of Hellions on the map, and Taeja does not see the Hellions, but I'm not sure how C is going to react to this. I think C is just going to push in and say, you're going to turn around now because I have Hellions. And the Banshee is going to fly right over the Hellions. C taking out all the Marines and going to take out all of these nice juicy SCVs. And we do have the Banshee in here as well. Tons of harassment going on from Liquid.Sea. The SCVs trying to repair themselves. We do have the Viking out for Taeja. Is Cloak done? Cloak is just about to be done. And I think it's going to... No, it's not. It's not going to save the one Banshee. It's not going to save him. And Liquid.Taeja does stabilize, but he's still very far behind. We do have the Banshee doing some damage, some harassment here, but that is done as the missile turrets are now up. And we do have more and more Hellions streaming in here. Taeja did not get to finish off the wall, and is not going to ever get to finish up that wall. And GG from Liquid.Taeja. So that was a very strange game to watch, very strange to see. Both players proxying, doing quite a bit of harass. And yeah, basically what happened was Liquid.Sea did a lot of damage with his Hellion and Banshee push, and plus the failed proxy barracks at the beginning of the game for Taeja to just put him in a very slow, very bad position. And honestly, he needed to rely on this Banshee to do, this Banshee to do a lot more damage than it did. And as soon as this missile turret went up and fully denied the scouting or the harassment from that Banshee, the game was basically over, unless Taeja pulled out something amazing. But of course, he didn't want to even try. So GG, very good game from them both. And yeah, hopefully I'll get to cast a little bit more. I've been a little bit busy lately, but trying to get a little bit more practice in. I have been casting a lot of live events in Southern California, so check my Twitter. Make sure you follow me on Twitter to look at all the events that I'm casting, and maybe get some esports events that you guys aren't aware of or don't know about. So yeah, hopefully be around more often.